Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3, here today on the channel, back on the Game of Thrones mod, this time playing as Alora Blackfyre, the daughter of the dragon, the late King Maelys. So, hope you like the sound of that. Alright, the Blackfyre line, the male line has died out. Maelys died riding his dragon in Winterfell, got taken out by a crossbow bolt. My uncle Daemon died during the Bracken coup, and Aegon tried to tame Drogon, and unfortunately wasn't successful. My mother Tilly of the Bracken line is my regent. There's a bunch of dragons about, and we're going to play with Alora's reign. We've got my sister Serra there we need to marry off to. Alright, I have bonded with my dragon, but yeah, my father's dragon, my uncle's dragon, my grandfather's dragon is still roaming about the place. So Queen Alora's 13, she's authoritative and rowdy, and hopefully we'll be able to, in her reign, bring all of the Seven Kingdoms under our control. The Reach and the Riverlands are still yet to be under our control, but I've managed to get so many characters out of this Aegon Blackfyre run. My god, I've had so much fun with this series, and I can't seem to find the septon here. That is annoying. Where is he? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do it to Brienne of Tarth, who's 61, a strong female character, so let's get her to coronate the queen. We'll try and make Alora Blackfyre not like the Realm's Delight Rhaenyra. I'll find her a good husband if we can. She's just, but girls get it done. Let's get Brienne to coronate the 13-year-old queen, who in our own right has a dragon. We've got a Stark hostage here too, and then we'll look to take the Riverlands and the Reach under our control. Now, loading up this save, we're just going to have to keep the debug on, because for whatever reason, even though I'm going to be coronated and I'm going to sit the Iron Throne, I can't take the Riverlands for whatever reason, because titles just keep getting broken for days. So once we can turn it off, just to reduce that visual clutter, we can. Okay, unfortunately lost a Kingsguard member here, Morris Tuckwell. Evenfall can be the Lord Commander now. Now, I should be able to just change the Kingsguard armor to... Do I have to, like, manually go change it to every single guy we have in? We can't just, like, mass change it? No. Alright, let the Father bear witness. A future king and the Lord Paramount in the north is going to watch it. And a new Kingsguard has joined as well. Nice. And we're going to use Makar's crown. Let's finish the coronation, as I'm 14 now. Okay, let's change her clothes up a bit. So we've got the Daenerys stuff, no. So we've got the Targaryen. Obviously, Blackfyres and Targaryens are pretty much the same anyway. So how about we go with this, I think with the Blackfyre doublet, that looks a little bit more bad. It looks more like a baddie. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, declare war, there's just no war. We have to use the debug to do it. But here we got Iron Throne Force Vassalization on Willis. So let's declare war upon the Freys. But man, yeah, the Riverlands has burnt. So the Riverlands, unfortunately, has burnt so much in this series. We're going to go in again. Alright, we've turned the debug off. We're all good. Because, yeah, we gave the Riverlands to the Brackens, and then do you know what they did? They betrayed me and took the throne for a generation or two, and then my uncle had to retake the realm. So we're gonna have to go now. Once we get Alora married off, we're gonna have to switch over to matrilineal line for the Blackfyre line to continue. The Baratheons are no more. The Estamonts rule, and Lancel Lannister through Kevin's life, because the main line of Tywin died. For whatever reason, I don't know why, I feel like I've seen this quite a bit with the Rowans take over, if it goes through Lancel. Lancel marries a Rowan matrilineally. Okay, so we're going to arrive in Riverrun now with nearly 70,000 levies, trying to run down the Blackwoods here. They are splitting. Nice. And we've won 2 decisive battles and victories back to back. Let's move and continue north. Maybe move you down this way, move you that way. We'll split the 2 armies. Okay, it's just going to be a little bit hard for me to micro, because I like to play on max speed too. Nice, okay. And then let's move north there. Maybe I just need to auto, just so... The thing is, I can't control 2 armies at once. And it'll be quicker for me to do that if they're spreading out like this. Nice, okay. Maybe we just need to go back and forth. Now, how old is my dragon? 14. I can look to tame her. Nice. And unfortunately lost another Kingsguard member. Some of them are just old. That's the thing. You get really guys with really good prowess, but they tend to be older characters and don't last too long. Another engagement here. So we've had Tullys, we've had Brackens, we've had Freys, and there was Pages at one point. Every single house in the Riverlands seems to want to join, and the Blackwoods are supporting them here now because they've supported the Freys of Fairmarket. Oh, we might have issues. I only just clocked that. Oh, wow. Alora is very much like Rhaenyra. Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't reduce her fertility too much. She seems to bat for the other team. Okay. Oh, my poor sister is ill. Decimating the Riverlords still here now, though. And then maybe we need to find a new Lord Paramount for the Riverlands again. Sir Tywin Falwell. Okay. Right. Okay. Doing well against the Blackwoods here. Replenishing, repairing some soldiers. Taking other territory elsewhere. Oh. Okay, there's a boy king. Wait, why did they reduce so much? That's so annoying. It's just a matter of time before they fall, and then we'll hopefully go against the Reach. I'm now a woman grown. I've come of age. Still saddened with the death of my father. Only lasting to 30-ish. Died at White Harbour to a crossbow bolt. Damn Northerners. Okay, let's manually redo this and we'll go and push to Fairmarket. So the thing is, we're going to be able to command with the Princess soon now. 27 command, yes, and we're going to be able to use her young dragon. While we have dragon eggs, I think it's a good idea to give it to the kids, because then you get a guaranteed dragon. But there are a lot of dragons roaming around the place too. Alright, let's push to defeat the Freys of Fairgate Tower. And then, nice, we're of age now, so we can set up her martial points, get her married off too. And they've been capitulated. King Dennis Frey has died, can't bring in this boy king, and let's enforce our demands. Perfect. Nice, we've won, but, oh, okay, so they get the Kingdom of the Trident that they can just make and have. Little bit frustrating still. I don't know why the Riverlands is clear. We're going to have to go back into the debug now. Because, yeah, we've got the title here. Kingdom of the Riverlands, but we don't own them. So, we're just going to have to go here and then go take realm. And that'll do, yeah. Just a little bit annoying. But already this was a sketchy series from a swapped character. And the Iron Throne broke. So, yeah. Just bringing up the debug constantly is just annoying, more or less. Okay, so now we can turn it off and we can give this to a Riverlord house. I just don't know. They're always just so treacherous. Do I give it to, like, Tyrek or something? I don't know. He looks very much like Jaime. Okay, I've actually found some living Tullys. Would you believe this? Sir Hoster Stone, I guess the son, illegitimate of Lysa and Peter Baelish. Edmure had a daughter too, so the Tullys got cooed. But Hoster Stone, we could legitimize. He absolutely looks like a Tully though. Look at him. He's 43. I could give him the Riverlands. I might even be able to marry him too. But he's intelligent. So we'll give him all that, which will legitimize him. Oh, actually, I'm going to give him everything but Harrenhal. Because I want to be able to use that for knights. Because sometimes you give those ones a little bit away. Yeah, if we can control Harrenhal, what we can do is we can set men-at-arms and get more of a core there. Yeah, so now Hoster Stone is going to be legitimate. Yeah, so he must be the son of Peter Baelish, but he just looks awfully like his grandfather and mother. Okay, and what we can do now is get Armored Horse. So let's create that, and perfect. We can sit it and garrison it and muster it in Harrenhal. Perfect. And yeah, the pages are still alive. Humble, just, greedy, zealous. Oh, he is the son of Baelish. He must be. He's intelligent. He's got the intelligence trait too. He would be a good character if I could marry him, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay, let's get rid of our regent. My mother, Tilly Blackfyre. I might even send her away. She would be helpful as a dragon rider, though. Okay, Marshal, 22. Damn, I'm actually better than my father. 25, Marshal. Wowee. This Dragon Queen really is the daughter of the, well, dragon. She's also got Longclaw. Oh, because Jon died and he claimed to be a Targaryen, so it got shipped down from the wall, I suppose. Okay, and let's have a look at marriage. She's 16. We need to find someone matrilineally. We already are the Dragon Lords maxed out. I suppose we just go down with Glory. Why not? And we'll look to ransom. We can create the trident. It's going to cost 1,000. Should I even do that? I could create it and give it to them. And let's grant the vassalage to Hoster Stone, who hopefully can create his new and own cadet house. Let's mass ransom where we can, and then we'll mass release those that can't afford it. Nice. We have 80,000 under our control. Finally getting to the point where we've got all of the 7 kingdoms under my control. It's taken 4 generations, but we just need to get rid of the reach. Osbert Rowan, I can't marry him. Can't even seduce him either. Emma Celtigar, who's our Master of Laws. Riker is our Master of Coin. Not really much else we can do here, I don't think. No. But Queen Alora sits on the Iron Throne. Okay, so Serra is 9. We're going to have to look to get her married off. I'm just trying to think, should I send my mother away? Just in case she has any children. Estamont rules here, Donald. And then there's like Sansa Stark's Estamont line. No Estamont's there. Are there any Baratheons left? Maya. Joff's child died. Maya's 62. Still having no children. Okay, down here in Dawn, Derrit Martell, son of Ariane. Would look to seduce him. I'm just trying to think if I should do that, or maybe I just need to find someone to marry her. Oh, Runesford Tyrell has been remarried. Willis has died. This was my previous betrothed. When we used the Tyrell army to help me conquer the other 7 kingdoms. Mace there. We cancelled it because we couldn't set it up matrilineally. I'm sure they'll understand. And Hoster rules down here. He's got the intelligent trait, which would be good. Robert Arryn abdicated. And then up in the north, Harwood Stark, who was my hostage. Oh, wait, King Eddard was murdered. Interesting. And Tom Greyjoy, son of Theon, rules the Iron Islands. Cool. Well, yeah, I wonder if... we'll see how we go. Maybe we need to look around. Go matrilineally, look for alliance, and try and get Alora married off. I would like to probably avoid Brackens, but maybe there's a Peak. Maybe there's a Dane. Maybe there's a Sisterman. Who knows? Okay, so we need to find a match for Alora. She's 16. And looking at our spouses, Theon has a bunch of children. We've got a Braavosi we could bring in too. Obviously a Hightower. There's a Martell here too. My great-grandfather is over in Martell. So does Darkstar have any people? No. My father actually looked more Danish. Danish? Dornish. Lord Volcran looks okay. There's no one here in the Reach. Maybe there's a Peak, maybe? Randall Peak. Garmin Peak 19. Oh, pretty good fighter. Maybe we should do that, because the Peaks were usually pretty good allies with the Blackfyres. So, we got the Sisterman here too. I'd love to get a Sisterman in. Rayma. Oh, Roland Sunderland looks pretty good. Alessander Sunderland too. Donna Sunderland. Yeah, these guys actually do look like that. But I think we'll go with Garmin Peak. The brother of the current lord. And he's going to accept it matrilineally. And he doesn't seem to have very strong features either. So it looks like a Peak will now rule on the Iron Throne as King Console. So Titus Peak, King Garmin Peak, content, humble, deceitful, vengeful, skilled tactician though, aggressive attacker. He is a twin. So House Peak now has an alliance with House Blackfyre sitting on the Iron Throne. Then we've got Serra Blackfyre here too. I think I might send my mother, who's now widowed, to the Silent Sisters. The issue is, if she has any children, male, they're going to have a really strong claim to the Iron Throne. We do have a hook on her, supposedly. So I will send my mother, Tilly Blackfyre, to the Silent Sisters, and that will sever the bond of her dragon, because Aegon Blackfyre had 3 children. 2 with his Martell bride, and then 1 with his Bracken wife. Let's continue to repay our debt to the Iron Bank. Sir Lomas Penrose can join us. A Stormlander from the House of Penrose. Okay, unfortunately his father was not too happy, but now he's joined the King's Guard. Can ride my dragon if I want. I can replace the armor. I went with the Blackfyre. Maybe I'll go with the steel. Maybe that will do it. Maybe what that does is just spawns the armor. It doesn't like change the it's quite fitting. The Queen's Guard, it is properly called. Like, I can't be bothered changing all these armors. It's whatever. But yeah, there's obviously that Blackfyre Targaryen armor they had in their flashback. Oh, nice. I am now with child. Garmin Peak is done his husbandly duty, and hopefully we can have a son finally. We're in still a pretty precarious situation here. Shadow over Harrenhal. Oh, right. It's because we control it. We have the curse. And let's just continue to bring in those of merit into my King's Guard. So hopefully we can give birth to a son, but we'll see before we go to war. I've had a daughter. Let's call her Visenya. I was going to call her Rhaenys, but Maekar's mother was Visenya, so let's call her Visenya Blackfyre. Alora seemed different. It kind of reminded me of Aegon. I will give her a dragon egg because we have one, but they're still Drogon. They're still my father's and my uncle's dragon still roaming about the place. Oh, we've got a pirate run here. Okay, well, unfortunately, the Seven Kingdoms have been attacked. Let's deal with them. Yeah, the Breach has actually taken a decent amount of River Lord territory. And pushing up towards there too. Okay, we've got Blackfyre too. Let's quickly rally the forces, and we'll move down against the pirates. I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue. We've just got so many numbers. I'm surprised they're going after me there in the stepstones. Nice. Alright. Let's send those armies off. One's going down there, is going to land. Oh, and instantly engage the pirates down in the stepstones. Oh my god. Oh, and would you look at that, we won. Can't take any hostages to stop them, but what a quick war. So swift. So, Visenya. And, oh, we've changed, like, the logo there. Cool. Well, maybe I need to get Serra married off. She's now 11, so let's try and find a bride for him. Or Sir Vulcan Martell. the eldest son of, yeah, because it goes by male. Sorry, it goes by female. So he's the eldest of Derrit. Interesting. Of Ariane. Sure, we seem to be marrying into the Martells. Just their strong features, you lose that Valyrian look. It's just something to be mindful of. And we'll go with matrilineal just in case too. So we can grow this house. They will have to take the name Blackfyre. They want to ascend the Iron Throne. But it does look like Visenya looks very Blackfyre-y. Yeah, so my mother Tilly Blackfyre is no more, so let's combine that claim. And let's slowly but surely grow this house. Okay, so I feel like I'm in a strong enough position now. Alora's 18. She's got a daughter, Visenya. And my sister has been married off. Let's go against King Rinsford, my former betrothed, and bring the final seven kingdom under our control. Oh, they've made a... Wait, Hosta Toljoy. Interesting. He's made his own cadet house here, marrying a Pain. Oh, it's just like a complete new Tully cadet branch. Toljoy. Interesting. Could have changed to something else. I kind of like with a different color scheme. Serra Tully is his first cousin. Interesting, interesting. He probably is like the last Tully line there. Most of the Northerners have Northern blood now because Robb Stark married a Cassell. They're not very Tully up there now. Estemont's still ruling the Stormlands. Alright, well, let's fight this one on the battlefield. Let's Iron Throne force vassalization, the Reach, and bring the final kingdom under the Iron Throne's control. Come on, let's do it. It's taken 4 generations to do this. Taken numerous dragons, so has not been easy. I would say that the Seven Kingdoms have been reluctant in wanting the Dragon Lords to rule over them again. My Kingsguard is going to act as regent, and we've got a whopping 80,000 ready to go with us. So let's move over. Damn, when she's in combat, she has 38 martial, more than the Kingsguard. She does ride her own dragon, though. Alright, so let's get her to move south. Queen Alora, the daughter of the dragon, will look to engage the Tyrell force and bathe the Tyrells and the Reach Lords in a field of fire. I'm sure the symbolism and recurrence is not an irony, I guess. Burning the Reach again. This time around, a black dragon on red. Nice. I'm pregnant again. Alora is. I'm not. I'm a man. Okay, so 32. Nice. Dracarys. Lord Dickon Tarly? Oh, he rules Hornhill instead of Samwell. Yes, right, okay. Okay, so good win, and then we're letting that other army in the north slowly but surely move down and conquer that Reach territory with the Kingsguard. 40,000 there. Let's give chase. Maybe we just go straight to Highgarden. And then try and get lucky and capture a bunch of the Lordlings. Use our dragon too. A little bit risky, as Highgarden does have scorpions, but we'll wait. We might do it in the end. We'll see if I get impatient. Okay, let's push towards this border, Reach territory near the Crown Lands. Maybe we go again here now. Hopefully try and get lucky. They're looking to try and take Dornish territory. Outnumbered here by a whopping 20,000. However, we have dragon power. Nice. Still pregnant on Dragonback. Oh, nice, and I've had a son. Daron Blackfyre is the first name suggestion. Aegon Maylee's Daemon, Daron. I think we go with like Aegor. That's a pretty strong and famous Blackfyre name. Aegor Blackfyre. Let's call him that. And he will skip my eldest daughter. Actually, we can combine the claims, can't we? Because we still do have the Targaryen / Blackfyre exceptionalism that the Sept allows. Yes, so he is now the heir to the Seven Kingdoms. The male Blackfyre line has returned. even though he's technically a peak. Alright, gonna move further south here now. Maybe we'll engage them in the Dornish marches again. We just need to stop them from gaining any ground. Okay, gotta pop up there. Maybe I just want to grab the army and just go straight to Highgarden. We're sitting at 57%. We're so close to winning. Yep, let's stop that and let's move south. Quickly now. Nice. Another good win. Let's grab everyone. Kingsguard's commanding it. Hang on. Let's switch it, yeah. Let's use Dragonfire. Let's bathe Highgarden in flames. It is risky, but I want to get this done. There's plenty of dragons and plenty of other characters, but obviously, us using our dragons aggressively cost us her father. Yikes, let's just do it. Okay, unfortunately he's been slightly wounded. He did get hit there, but it will speed up the siege of Highgarden so quickly. Nice. He's adopted advanced tactics for their war in the Reach. Nice. And they've capitulated. They've decided to give up. Their former king's brother, now Lord, was a maester. He might be pretty good. Bring him in as a hostage and a political prisoner. Nice. And that's it. 4 characters played as, 4 generations. The Blackfyres sit undisputed in Westeros, with the Iron Throne ruling over the kingdoms. Stannis to Theon Greyjoy to Robert Arryn, and now the Tyrell and Arryn future descendants. Let's mass release those 2. We might even look to pardon. Oh, I can create that Trident title. I mean, I guess. Sure, we'll just do that after we dish out those pardons. And we'll give this... Oh, but now it's saying I can create the kingdom one. Oh, maybe that's why it just keeps on breaking. Hang on. Wait, so it's gone now. We took it from him because we created it. That's so annoying. So I'll give it back to him. Yeah, and it's just the Riverlands title. I don't want to give him Harrenhal, but I can. Okay. But now it's just the Kingdom of Riverlands. But I just created that, right? And it destroyed the title. Yeah, it's just like the layering of titles can get a little bit iffy once the AI starts breaking them all over the place. That is the issue. I can probably give my sister Longclaw too, though. I still don't know where Dark Sister is. Nice. Okay. Probably going to look to wind and wrap things up here today, I suppose, with Queen Alora and her 2 Blackfyre babes sitting the Iron Throne, and her sister Visenya and Aegon, the children. Yep, let's combine those claims. And it will continue our line. Oh, Sierra's lost her husband? What happened there? Did he die in the wars in the Reach? Let's have a quick look at that and investigate. No, Sir Vulcan is... What's he done? He's still alive. It was... Sir, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's gone wandering. Oh, okay. Oh, Maester Henley has now arrived, 27. It's quite handy to have a maester as a hostage. Yes, so he's gone wandering, married his sweetheart Kedra, and has forsaken marrying the princess. Okay, well, unfortunately, going to wrap things up. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more Crusader Kings 3 and Aegon content on the channel. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.